What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. Today we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got Thursday Night Football on the NFL. We currently got Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. Week 6 kicking it off. And I hope you guys have been telling the WNBA videos. Yesterday's video that we gave you guys, if you guys are seeing this today on Wednesday, we cashed out on Game 3 of the WNBA Finals. We gave you guys this little 2-minute right here. We'll go over them in a second after. But Liz Thomas over 24.5 points and rebounds. She had 25. This game was still going on. 5 minutes left. And then Chelsea Gray over that points and rebounds line at 9.5. So nice little cash out. Been so hot on the Prize Picks, WNBA, everything going on. Hopefully you guys have been telling that series. Again, we've been eating. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have been staying tuned with those WNBA picks. I think within the last 9 WNBA picks we have given you guys, 8 of the last 9 have hit for us. So again, we have definitely been profiting. Only one video has missed out of the last 5 that we've given you guys on the WNBA end. So let me know if you guys have been telling and cashing out down below. Now we got Thursday Night Football. Should be a pretty solid game. Got 2 picks on the board for you guys. So before getting those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to those post notifications. Turn on, would be much appreciated. If you are new here to the channel, we do not charge for picks or anything. So if you guys would like to help me out and or support me, the only thing I'm asking for is that like down below in the comments, or not the comments, but the description of this video. Really helps with the channel, just gets it out there with more people, helps me grow as a creator. And there is a new feature, if you guys are watching on your phone, it is a little hype button. After you like the video, it will pop up. If you guys can hit that as well, it would be much appreciated. And or if you swipe left on the comments, I believe it should pop up one or the other. So that'd be also very helpful for you guys. But without further ado, we're going to go and hop right the picks on today's video. A little recap, though, to continue on from all the other picks. Again, this was yesterday's video, October 8th. This was the Wednesday slate. Liz Thomas, Chelsea Gray, that one cashed out Game 3. This was Game 2. Unfortunately, this one turned out to a blowout. This is the one miss that we've had within the last 5 videos on the WNBA. And it was the Goblin play. This one is currently minus 500. This game got blown out of proportion, and she only played a total of 30 minutes when she's been averaging 36 minutes a game in the playoffs. So kind of unfortunate. She would have cashed probably guaranteed. And then this was Game 1. Little 3-man cashed out right here. And then this was the Saturday college football picks that we gave you guys. Diego Pavia, Joseph Williams. This one cashed out as well. And then this was the game, or the video before getting into the WNBA finals, the conference finals, A'ja Wilson and Leah Boston. So definitely been cash money. Our picks have been so solid, been all cashing out. Again, have only had one miss within the last 6 videos, I believe. So been super solid. And if you guys would like to try out a new sports betting app other than PrizePicks, Parlay Play, we just partnered with them. If you guys use code LodgeLocks right there, you get a $5 free game and a $100 deposit match. So definitely a good little offer. But enough talking, we're going to go hop right to the picks on today's video. Again, Philly Eagles versus New York Giants. Should be pretty solid. Over and under of total points scored is at 40.5 marked. And anticipated Philly minus 7.5. So not a crazy spread considering their records, 4-1 versus a 1-4 team. Obviously, we got Jackson Dart in there in New York. They've been looking a lot better compared to the start of the season. So obviously, they got some injuries with their number one offensive weapon, Malik Neighbors and whatnot. But I feel like they should still be able to put up a good fight against Philly. Again, they played kind of slow, so not sure how this game is going to turn out. But the picks I chose should be able to match the way I believe this game should be able to turn out. So our play of the day on today's video, we're going to be rocking with Wan'Dale Robinson over his receptions at 5. Now, Darius Slayton just got confirmed that he is not playing 13 hours ago. He is out with a hamstring injury. Now, if we look at Philly defensively, they're currently ranked 13th in the league on receptions allowed, given a total of 20 a game. Now, with all their targets being out, Malik Neighbors, obviously, he's been out for, 2 weeks now. Now we got Darius Slayton being out. We really got Wan'Dale Robinson as the main go-to wide receiver 1 for this team. And I feel like 5 receptions out of the 20 that they give up a game should be very solid. Wide receiver spot specifically, they give up almost 13 a game, 12 to be exact, being ranked 17th in those receptions allowed. So dude's been pretty solid. His targets, if we go to this season alone, first 2 games, he was able to cash out. He had 8 and 10 targets with 6 and 8 receptions. The last 3 games, it went a little lower, but this last matchup against the New Orleans Saints, this was with Darius Slayton and everything, Malik Neighbors out, all that good stuff. Again, he had a total of 7 targets with 5 receptions, so his targets definitely have been going up a lot more. And with Darius Slayton being out even in this matchup, again, more of those looks should definitely be able to go to those, which I believe Wan'Dale Robinson should be able to cover for us, and I believe Philly should be able to be up early in this matchup. So if New York Giants are going to want to keep up with this team, they're going to be after playing from behind, and they already have a 57% pass rate compared to a 43% run rate. So again, if they want to keep up, more than likely they're going to have to throw the ball a lot more, and they already like to throw the ball in general offensively. So again, I feel like the ceiling on this play with him just getting targets in general is super high. Even with Malik Neighbors and Darius Slayton in there, which were the wide receiver 1 and 3, he still had a total of 21 target share percentage, which is great. And then now with both those guys being out, it should be like a 30 plus guaranteed. Him and Theo Johnson should be the main go-to targets. But again, for the wide receiver position, Wan'Dale is definitely the go-to guy for this matchup. So 5 receptions should be pretty solid in my opinion. If we look at his resume against this team, both of his games last season he was able to cover. First game he ended up having 6 receptions. Second game he ended up having 10 receptions. In both these games they were playing from behind. This game was a blowout even. This game within 7 points, which is anticipated to be like on the spread I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. So again, very similar matchups and everything compared to the last season. And I feel like a 6 reception game out of this guy should be coming for us. So Wan'Dale Robinson, don't really got much else to explain on this pick other than I believe they should have a lot of balls thrown at him, which the ceiling on him be able to actually get those receptions and convert them should be pretty solid in my opinion. So Robinson is going to be our player of the day in today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, we give you guys a player of the day in every single video. Those are the ones that we're most confident in and believe should have the best chance of hitting. Every single WNBA video within the playoffs, all of our player of the days have cashed, I believe. I know for the finals for sure, every single one has cashed out. So hopefully you guys been using those ones and just putting them in your own slips. Those ones have been rock money. So we're going to be rock with this one on today's video for Thursday Night Football. And then our last and final player on today's video on the other side of the ball for the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to rock with Saquon Barkley over his receiving yards at 4.5. This one's Goblin line. His normal line is at 15.5. 4.5 should be automatic for this guy. If we look at him so far this season, he averages a total of 4 targets a game and averages 3.4 receptions a game. So again, with him seeing no less than 2 catches in every single game, I feel like, again, 5 receiving yards should be pretty free for this guy. Again, seeing no less than 2 catches, which he should be able to easily convert just off of one of those into a 5-yard play. If we look at New York defensively in receiving yard defense, they're pretty vulnerable in that area. They're currently ranked 24th in receiving yards allowed. Running back position specifically, which he does play, they give up 30 plus a game. So again, this dude is by far the running back 1. They don't really have like a crazy backup in there. So this dude is going to be seeing majority of the workload, and he is currently on the target share percentage at 14.4, which is actually very solid, especially for the amount that they throw the ball. Again, they have a 52% pass rate compared to 48% run rate. And again, those little check down plays against this New York defense should be pretty easy for him to get 5 yards on top of his targets. And again, this is a team that he was able to cover easy last season on. Again, similar situation. He saw 3 targets, 2 receptions, and was able to convert for 11 receiving yards. That's why we're not taking the normal line on this play, though, is because, again, he could have like a play where he gets minus yards or whatever. But even with that, 5 should be easy. It was originally marked at 12.5, which had great value, but got pushed up all the way to this 15.5 line. So 5, again, we're just going to be rock with this one. Obviously, it's a Goblin line for a reason. Don't want to get crazy into depth. But if we look at receiving yards against New York Giants within the last couple games so far this season alone, 8 out of the last 10 running backs have been able to cover their receiving yards line. The only players that weren't able to cover was Isaiah Pacheco, who's been having an off year, obviously, and then Ja'Cory Merritt for the Washington Commanders. I think it was the beginning of the season where he wasn't really getting that many snaps. But outside of that, every other running back that sees a decent amount of workload, not even like compared to Saquon, again, he gets a way larger workload than all these guys that we see on this list. And again, with them still being able to cover, I believe Saquon should have a good night as well. So Goblin line for a reason. Don't want to go crazy into it. It's currently minus 600 on FanDuel. Again, should be pretty free. So we're back with that one as our last and final player on today's video. Saquon over that 4.5 line. And that's going to be our last and final player on today's video. Nice little 2x payout. Throw in $20. You win 40. Whatever you guys is bankroll and just unit play is. I feel like this one should be a nice little nuke to play. Again, Wan'Dale Robinson, player of the day, 5 receptions, paired with Saquon Barkley, 4.5 receiving yards. So those are our 2 players that we got. Thursday Night Football, October 9th, week 6. Again, hopefully you guys can tell on the channel. Been so consistent. So again, if you guys could just hit that subscribe and like button, it would be much appreciated. just continue to grow with you guys. We got NBA season right around the corner. Going to be giving you guys daily content, and then we still got college football and NFL going on all at the same time. So definitely got a lot of content in the near future. I'm going to be giving you guys the WNBA videos until that series is over, and then right after that, right around the corner, next thing you know it, we got NBA basketball officially back. So excited. Going to give you guys just a lot of videos, hopefully some great picks, and just hopefully we win some money together. But that is all I got for you guys in today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.